What's up, everybody? Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Yes, we're back again with another new review on What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility Day on this Wednesday, each and every Wednesday. New reviews here on the channel. For this episode, we're going to take a look at the brand new release on Cleopatra Records of a space rock collective that's basically an offshoot of Hawkwind, operating separately from Hawkwind. Dave Brock is not involved in this. The band is called Hawkestrel. The new album is called Chaos Rocks. Terrific artwork there, right? Look at that cover, huh? Very cool. Again, like I said, this is on Cleopatra Records. Here we get a whole nice explanation of everything that's going on with this album and who plays on what. So, hold on, I got to show you the little insert there. Here we go. Very cool. So, space rock. So, if you're a Hawkwind fan, you're probably very interested in this because we've got former members of Hawkwind and lots of Hawkwind associates. We've got Alan Davey, the late Nick Turner's on here, Bob Calvert, the late Bob Calvert. You may be asking, but he's been gone for a long time. How do they? Well, you know how it works in the producer's chairs these days using AI and all this other different technology. You can kind of lift things from whatever. So Bob makes a little appearance on here. Simon House, Hugh Lloyd Langdon, and Mick Slattery, all those Hawkwind alumni, with special guests William Shatner, the great Mick Taylor, of course, from the Rolling Stones, Carmine Appice, drum legend, Jeff Downs from Asia and Yes, and the Buggles, Helios Creed, Danny Faulkner, Ginger Baker, the late great Ginger Baker, Nico Leofonte, and Adam Hamilton all appear on this album. So, of course, this band, Hawkestrel, kind of came to prominence a bunch of years back, and they've been able to kind of piece together these albums throughout, during and post COVID-19. Here we got a brand new one. This comes fairly hot on the heels of the most recent Hawkwind album. So now you got two kind of like Hawkwind and Hawkwind related albums that are out there at the same time, basically. So what do we have on here? And I'll kind of tell you like who plays on what. So you've got 8 tracks, and then if you get the CD, you get 3 bonus tracks on the CD. So we've got Near Earth Asteroid, which is all Alan Davey. And that's he's playing basically synthesizers and sequencers and things like that, and strings. Then Evil Rock 2023 AD, which has got, again, vocals lifted from Bob Calvert, along with Alan Davey on bass, rhythm guitars, and drums and keyboards, and Mick Taylor provides the lead guitar on that. That's pretty damn cool. Then you got Kinikinik Special, featuring Alan Davey on basically mellotron, bass, guitars, drums, and then Helios Creed drops in lead guitars on that. That's a cool space rock tune. They do a updated, once again, because you can only do Silver Machine, you have to do it every so often, right? So here we got another take on the Hawkwind classic Silver Machine, featuring Alan Davey basically on lead guitars, backing vocals, effects, bass, rhythm guitars. William Shatner does a little bit of spoken word vocals on here, and Carmine Appice, the great Carmine Appice, on drums. Yeah, it's cool, but Silver Machine, that's like such a great Hawkwind track, and you gotta have the original there. Chaos Rocks is up next. That's got Alan Davey on bass guitar, Nick Turner appearing on saxophone, Simon House on violin, Mick Slattery, original Hawkwind guitarist, on rhythm and lead guitars, and Nico Leofonte on drums. I really like Chaos Rocks a lot. Cool, hard rockin' track. Again, all this stuff is just spacey enough, but just, the driving, propulsive rhythms, the meditative rhythms, the repetitive rhythms, and all the cool blips and bleeps of the synths, and, cool guitar work, really cool. Violin as well. I mean, Simon House, he's terrific. Walking the Wheel is up next. Alan Davey, bass, acoustic and rhythm guitars, synths, drums, and vocals. Hugh Lloyd Langdon on lead guitar. We all love Hugh, right? Another former Hawkwind alumni. Simon House on violins on that one as well. Another cool tune. 2019, okay, that's really good. Alan Davey, bass guitar, all sorts of sequencing, drums and things. Nick Turner on sax, Mick Slattery again on guitars there. That's another good one. And then Class 1 Kid, which has got Alan Davey, bass, rhythm guitars, mellotron, VCS3, vocals and drums. Mick Taylor comes back once again on lead guitar. Nick Turner on sax, Simon House on violin. Another really cool track. It's so great to hear Mick Taylor lending his like bluesy lead guitar to some of this stuff, right? So this kind of like basically space rock material. Very, very cool. And then the bonus tracks, if you get the CD, you got an updated version of the great track Opaloka, featuring Alan Davey bass, rhythm lead guitars, mellotron, effects, drums and percussion, and Nick Turner on flute. Nick is all over this album, the late Nick Turner. It's cool that they got his contributions, before he passed away in 2022. Now I'm Feeling Zombified's got Alan Davey on synths and vocals, Nick Turner on sax, Jeff Downes on mellotron and lead guitar, and Adam Hamilton on drums. Yeah, honestly, before this, I never knew that Jeff played lead guitar at all. I just thought he was a keyboard player, right? But yeah, contributes some cool lead guitar in here. And then Dangerous Visions is the last track, and that's got Alan Davey on bass, rhythm, lead guitars, organ, and synth. Ginger Baker, the late Ginger Baker, on drums, and Danny Faulkner on vocals. So yeah, I mean, when you hear these albums, you have to wonder, like, so much of the material is probably culled from years ago and different sessions and things like that. So it kind of sounds like a pieced together jigsaw puzzle, but what it is really cool. I mean, I like this space rock stuff. I have it, or I either have or I've heard. I have a bunch, but I don't know if I have all the previous Hawkestrel albums, and they're all enjoyable. They're all fun. Maybe not as great as some of the great Hawkwind albums, but they're still really interesting. So, but yeah, Chaos Rocks is the new one. I'll give this 3.5 out of 5 star. Enjoyable space rock. If you like this sort of thing, if you're a Hawkwind fan, you're probably going to want to check this out, because you got all sorts of former Hawkwind people on here, making it of great interest, I think, to anybody. So go check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we get the links to our Ko-Fi page, our channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. I will also drop the link to the Bandcamp page down below so you can go check this album out, see what you think, and we'll see you soon here on the channel. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.